Hey guys, it's Rufus. Living room is generally a very easy site to attack, and with the meta on Villa shifting to a pretty balanced state, it can be very difficult to defend this site successfully. That is because the site is extremely large and you simply don't have enough reinforcements for everything. Because of that, you're forced to leave essential walls soft, and due to this flaw, we need a roam which covers even more ground. The main reason a defense strat can work on this site is because a team either fails to properly attack it or they don't know how to properly attack it. And this mistake can happen quite often because many teams just don't get a lot of practice attacking this site. Starting with the first attack strat, this strategy will focus on taking control of main and piano. This would allow us to easily surround a library, and we could go for a plant on site. However, in order to take main stairs, we will need to push the top floor and take control of study, games, and aviator. This would allow us to begin taking main and piano control, since we could utilize angles from above, and we can also use the stairway in order to assist the next stage of our roam clear. You may need to breach above piano, art, or main in order to clear any roamers. However, I suggest setting up some holes that can watch our flank and also some holes above this hallway. These holes are important since most teams will open either one or both of these walls. As I mentioned earlier, there are simply not enough reinforcements to reinforce every wall on the site, and so many teams end up not having enough reinforcements in order to get either both or one of these walls. Due to this, it's common to extend into piano or this hallway in order to hold it. However, once we have pushed and cleared any roamers, we will have all the control we need in order to prepare for our execute. We will first want to open this wall if it's not already open. From here, we need to clear any players from this position. This can easily be done by breaching above. If that isn't an option, tossing a nade should also work. When that player is dead, we can immediately plant. Our post-plant positioning isn't particularly important since we can so easily cover every angle from just 3 positions. From above, from piano, and from main. We can prevent the defenders from retaking site with just 3 people, and so the positioning of the last 2 is optional. The next attack involves pushing the opposite side of the map and going for a plant in living room. We will first clear the top floor by pushing into master. We will clear Master, Astronomy, Statuary, and Trophy. From here, we're going to begin taking control of Kitchen, Dining, Memorial, and Bikes. This will let us get in position to open these walls and prepare for our execute. When we start the next part of the roam clear, we will be using Astronomy stairs to send someone below, and we can also utilize several angles from above in order to cut off the rotations of these roamers. If we have people enter from Laundry, Pantry, and Memorial, clearing any roamers around here should be very easy. We'll be able to easily surround them and cut off all rotations, so escaping will not be an option. From here, we want to take Bikes control. We can always push in, but after that, we will open these walls, and at this point, we can begin preparing for our execute. In order to execute, we want to clear as many players from living room as possible. You can either use explosives or you can simply just push in. In fact, pushing into site may be your only option. It is extremely common for the defenders to use holes from vault in order to watch living room. Due to this, planting may not always be viable since you won't have proper cover. And so when you're in a situation where you can't clear someone who's utilizing some holes from above, then what you do is push past the holes. This does sound dumb, but people generally do not always stay on vertical holes. You have to remember that there are probably many holes they're trying to watch, and they also have to make sure that no attackers are pushing them. So if you smoke out sight and push in, you can take gunfights with the anchors. While yes, some people will get shot at from above, you can easily push past these holes if you see that nobody's on them. Otherwise, just shoot back and try to get into sight. When you have sight control, you can then go for a plant, and from here, your post-plant positioning will be improvised. Since you probably won't have all 5 people alive at the end of the round, you'll most likely end up in a different situation every time because this strategy can be a bit unpredictable. And it's because of that many teams opt for the previous strategy. However, if you want to follow my Twitter, Discord server, or Patreon, link will be in the description below, but that's all to say for this video. And if you learned something, give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. Toodles!